Hello and welcome back to X Division version 0.11. I was really frustrated the last time I played, and yeah, so I changed things up again. And so what I did was reinstate the old time progression before we shortened the phases, phase 2 and phase 3 to be in particular. And so what that means is that that we are in phase 2 again, at least for some time. And I will explain in detail after the session what I did. And yeah, so we have more time now. I'm trying to look up a phrase to see. Bargain for time. Took the devil's time. Well, the main point is just we got time again. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about this change right now, but I will just have to see and play. I mean, I kind of feel awkward about it because it kind of like makes the situation easier to play, and I don't want to make the game easier to play. On the other hand, what the campaign really missed was time, and we had like 100 engineers working on projects right now, and we are even getting 20 more engineers are on the way right now, and so it wasn't enough. And even if it feels bad, I think it's the right step to give players, including myself, more time, because as it was right now, it was not that fun anymore to like always be behind. And the way that the phases are designed is that players should have enough time to explore all the possibilities. For instance, we didn't shoot down Terror UFO in phase 2, so yeah. But enough of the excuses. We are 100 ATP back in business, and yeah, let's see what I can do from this point onwards, and let's roll with the punches. Which also means that the next Terror UFO which is going to come will be a Terror battleship, which means we will get a chance to maybe down it. And yeah, that would be interesting. Let's get over my notes. Did I write something down? I did not write anything down. Anything urgent. So, as far as I know, we cannot take down the carriers. So, nothing we can do about the carriers, but we can shoot down the escorts from the carriers. I also think I'm supposed to actually take on the medium shuttle on a supply run, which is why we should not waste too much time on this. Looking at the geoscape, so as far as I can see, the shuttle here is just running around. Nothing I can do that except if I can catch it. I would like to take down the escorts from the bomber carrier with Corsair 5 would be a good choice because he has the most ammo. And I can also take Corsair 1. No, they're all away. Okay, they're all away. So Corsair 5 should be able to take down 1 or 2 of the escorts. The Firebird is also full again. Let me do the math. So we have the Hunter has 650 times 2 makes 1300 HP, and the cannons do 8 times 65 times 2. So there would not be enough to take down 2, but yeah. But three sonar pulses would be enough to take down 2 2 hunters. 1560 damage. 3 sonar pulses do 1560 damage, so that's enough. Then we have this medium shuttle, which we will also only take down by chance. And we have this large cruiser here. We would need 2 Foxtrot and one quick fighter. And yeah, that will be the last phase 3 shuttle that we will be taking on until we will switch back to phase 2. So let me think. So we have an alien fortress here, we have an alien fortress there, we have an alien fortress here, and we got a base. So yeah, we can do nothing about the bases. Let's think about the UFO. There are 6 seasons, 2 xenomorph, and 2 Wraith. So the question is, what kind of team do we want to send there? I think we should not send the most experienced team. Going to take her off the team. I think I have to talk a bit about the last mission that we went under. I don't know what it was. Was it? I think it was a supply ship. And yeah, I mean, we didn't suffer any casualties in that mission, but it was quite hard. There were like 4 civilians and 2 Haridans, which really. Oh yeah, and I lost it. And I lost the tank. Right, I lost the tank. So I have to go into the battle with a defender again until I actually find time to uh, to actually produce any tanks. So yeah, that's going to be difficult. But yeah, so 4 to 5 civilians and like 2 Harridan. We didn't even see the UFO. I think it was quite hard to deal with, and I think if I would like to reflect on that, it's like we could play better when we put like a shield on everybody in addition to their loadout, because like the survivability right now in phase 3, I'm talking about phase 3, um, it's really hard to deal with because in time we will get better research, and as we've already researched the engineers, chief engineers, and that's basically all we need to really get the better armor. But even if we would research better armor, we would need more time in order to produce the armor. Then again, and so on. And so it's like, oh, going back again to the time problem. But anyway, that has been solved. The time problem has been solved. But like I said, and when we're going back to phase 3 again, and phase 2, I'm not going to use any of the better armor, which I should not have before. And when we go back to phase 3 again, then I will refrain to use some of the armor for like 10-15 days to still have the same challenge in the game. But like I said, it's really hard from phase 2 to phase 3. You need the time window to actually produce the armor you need in order to beat the missions you need to beat, in order to gain the equipment you need to gain. So, but yeah, I think reflecting on that, Coffee Potato has a very good approach to the situation. I learn something from him every day. Every time I watch his videos, it's like, well, he said like, use more shields. And I was like, yeah, that's a good approach, because like you have to have less equipment on the mission, but you can carry a shield which protects your soldiers a little bit, and the more protection you have, the further you can advance in the mission. So I think that would be a point to reflect on. Yeah, and so when we're going back into phase 2, we will finally have some phase 2 weapons in phase 2 instead of having to fight everything with phase 1 weapons so far. And yeah, so my senses are more fine-tuned towards phase 3, so I'll have to be a bit more careful. But once we go back to phase 2, we will look how dangerous the missions are going to be. So, equipment. What I would really like to have is an actual delete role button. Like, delete this role. That would be nice, because you can add a new role, but you can never delete it. So I don't think it's possible, right? Oh, that's interesting. Well, okay, so you can change the. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I think I've been talking a lot about. I think I have been talking a lot about how I want to individualize my soldiers' loadout. Um, to be on a per soldier slot basis. I think we can do that right now. So, first of all, oh god, oh god, how do I do this? I could go into the XML and delete the. I could go into the XML and delete the roles. Hmm. Well, a delete loadout button would be quite interesting in this case. Sober, fix this. XE is broken. No, we need a button for that right now. Okay, so let me think about this for a moment. Because I'm not using any of those. I'm not using a scout. I'm not using any of those loadouts. So. Let me see. Let me see. So I'm in the exhibition folder right now. Uh, I don't have an idea. Where are mission research config? Hmm. So where is it? Loadouts. Let me think about this for 15 minutes, and then I'll be back, and we'll see if we have results. And I will turn back on the stream in 15 minutes and see if I can manage to actually change this up, because I would really like to. So see you in 15.